Hey guys, it's JJ. Welcome back to the Lions franchise. This is the off season. It's gonna be free agency and trades in this one. Part 2 with the draft will be coming later. First up, we have the Super Bowl results. The Green Bay Packers pull it off with a touchdown in overtime. 33-27, 60 points in 5 quarters. Nice game probably. 3 touchdowns, 4 Rivers didn't help at all. Aaron Jones 59 in the score. There were a bunch of rushing scores by the Packers in total. Devin Funchess had 107 for the Packers, while the Colts spread the ball around pretty equally to their receivers and tight ends. 2 touchdowns for Zach Pascal. And for the defense, Darnell Savage with 11 tackles. A couple tackles for loss for Buckner. And 3 sacks in total, 1 INT. That was by Jair Alexander. Now let's look at the retirements. Drew Brees retires, Julian Edelman, Deshaun Jackson, Jason Witten. A lot of good and old players retire, and as well Terrell Suggs. I wanted to resign him, but he is retired, and so is Danny Mendola and our long snapper Don Muhlbach. Now for regression, Matt Stafford lost points for all 3 accuracies. That is not good. 7 points lost in accuracies. But it's not enough for me to go get a new quarterback in the draft. But yeah, Justin Coleman lost some man coverage, some awareness. That is not good. He is only 28 years. Marvin Hall lost some catching traffic. And Russell Bodine, he's just a backup and he's going to be gone. Jamie Collins lost 7 for pursuit, 5 for tackling. His only upside, the run stopping, is now gone probably. Chase Daniel lost a bunch of ratings. Desmond Trufant, 5-man coverage down. That is bad. Deron Harmon lost some zone coverage. He's going to be gone too. Danny Shelton lost some run stopping ratings. Darryl Roberts, he was good as a punt coverage guy, but he lost some man coverage sadly. Now with that being said, we'll go into re-sign stage, and Nick Nelson is up first. He's a 72 overall corner. He doesn't have like the best athleticism, but his coverage skills with 77 man and 72 zone are good enough, so I re-sign him. Ty Summers, I already talked about him. He's going to be re-signed too. He's only 25 and he has some outstanding athleticism. I thought about giving him a 2-year deal, but for now we'll stick with the 1-year deal, 1.4 million, and that offer is accepted. Next up, Deron Harmon. 87 speed at free safety is not enough. He's 30. He lost some zone coverage in regression, so I'm done with him, and I'm not going to sign him to a 3-year deal. Darryl Roberts, I wanted to resign him as a reward for his excellent punt coverages, and he has some still outstanding athleticism at 93 XL, 93 agility, and 91 speed. Sadly, he wants to play for a new team. So Geronimo Allison is going to be gone. I did not want to re-sign him. And Mike Ford, he has 90 speed, but his coverages are not that great, and he's already 26, so it's not going to get a whole lot better. Marvin Hall has some good speed, but he lost some catching and some catching traffic, which is important as a slot receiver, so I'm not interested in signing him. He's only 28, but still regressed. Jarrad Davis, I thought about this guy a lot. He's out of his rookie contract. He has some good acceleration and speed, and I think he's a fine run stopper. His pass coverage is bad, but for first and second down, he might be a good linebacker. So $6 million, 2 years it is, and he accepts the deal. Russell Bodine, he's 29 and terrible, so I'm gonna withdraw that offer. Jalen Reeves-Maybin, he is 26 and out of his rookie deal as well. but he has only 83 speed. I like to have some more speed at linebackers, and he's 26, so he's not going to develop a whole lot more from this point. And I need some starting linebackers now, so I'm gonna withdraw his offer. Ron Leary, he only lost 4 points in regression, and I like him a lot. He was a solid addition last year, and he helped our running game a lot. So I made an 8.85 million offer, but he rejects it and he wants to go to free agency. Jamal Agnew did not a whole lot in kick returns and punt returns, so I'm gonna withdraw that offer. And finally, I wanted to check out his franchise tag, and it will be 12.6 million for Ron Leary, and that is too much for an 81 overall right guard at this point. Next up, Chase Daniel, he is gone. I want some cap space. Our cap situation looks terrible, and this guy is not a good backup QB. And Christian Jones is a terrible coverage linebacker. Some run stoppers, you can find them all over the place, but his coverage skills are not that great, so he's gone too, and he also is old. And then I brought a deal through. Washington did not have a starting tight end, so I got a 5th rounder for Jesse James, whom I don't need, but they might need him. So with that, 16 million. Here it says 19 million in cap room, and Trent Williams is on the market. Also, Marcus Williams, the free safety, is on the market. I wanted both of those, but there was no way to get both of them. I spent all my money on Trent Williams, the left tackle. I really hoped to work out, but I could not make any other offers because I only had about 700k left from cap room, and he rejects my offer. That is bad because now our O-line has lost Ron Leary, and I could not get Trent Williams to sign. So after that, I made some trades. Jamie Collins is gone. Danny Shelton is gone. Denver needed a nose tackle, and I got them one for a 3rd rounder. They get a starting nose tackle who is not that old. And the Chiefs do not have a single cornerback that is a starter, so I offered them Desmond Trufant for a 2nd rounder, and they accepted the deal. They got themselves a good starting corner for a 2nd round pick. Now, I did not make any other move, so I tried to sign Kelechi Osemele and hoped that at least I got him, because I do not want to start this season with Joe Dahl and Jonah Jackson at left and right guard. Now, I wanted to pick up the 5th-year option for Frank Ragnow. He's good. He's our only solid starter at O-line, and I picked it up. I had to increase the offer for the left guard, and it worked out. I got him. We also can see there is a trade offer for Deshaun Hand, and we want to look at that. So with Osemele in the building, we have at least one starting guard. He's not pretty good, but he's okay and better than Joe Dahl at least. So Deshaun Hand for a 2nd rounder. I thought about this a lot because he has not been producing. His contract year is coming up, as well as Kerryon Johnson's contract year and Tracy Walker's contract year. So next year I have to pay some guys, and he was the one that was not producing at all. So I took the offer. Also, I would have moved him to defensive tackle. I already have 4 good edge rushers. I am happy with our edge rush situation. But the Bills do not have the greatest situation. I changed his position because at left end, the Bills have AJ Epinesa. But at right end, the Bills are going with Deshaun Hand now because Jerry Hughes is 33 and he will probably retire sometime soon. So they got themselves a new starting edge rusher for a 2nd round pick. And speaking of picks, here we are. We have 2 2nd rounders, 1 extra from KC for Trufant. an extra 3rd rounder, an extra 5th rounder, and we got ourselves an extra 6th rounder. And for next year, we have 3 2nd rounders for Marvin Jones and the trade I just made. And with those picks, I'm intending to draft some good people. And first up, there's 3 good wide receivers that fit what I want. A slot receiver with really good speed. 4.33 in the 40-yard dash, some really good agility ratings, and Andrew Hills and Glenn Dawson were the other 2 guys I would be considering. From those 5 centers, I want at least 1, if not 2. They all fit some different positions. I already have a center, but if I can get 1 or 2 of them, I might have a new guard and a new tackle. But let's get to the highlight, because Carlos Jefferson just tore the combine up. Look at this combine. Now sadly, he does not have a single important rating in his top 3. Block shedding, finesse moves, or power moves. But I can tell with that combine, he's gonna have like superstar dev or X Factor. So I'm looking to draft him. And I also found a linebacker. Now, I said that the linebacking class was looking bad, but with that combine, I just had to scout him, and late 1st round talent, I might be taking him, but he as well does not have the coverage skills I was looking for in the linebackers. And there is also Justice Hawthorne, whom you might just have seen. He is good too at linebacker. Addison Wheaton is the corner I was talking about earlier, and he has a 4.45 40-yard dash. That is good enough for me. But also the 3 top corners have really good speed, so I might be drafting them. D'Angelo Crosby is the only good starting safety in this draft. And sadly, I already have him on the roster. His name is Tracy Walker. He has okay, but not great speed. He has a good agility, and he is a run stopper. And I need some different skill sets in my team. And for free safety, I'm looking for a coverage guy with high speed. And that is not in the draft. So I already have a plan how to address that, but maybe I will be taking D'Angelo Crosby anyways. These are the signings. The Jaguars took Trent Williams sadly, and I had no chance to offer to Marcus Williams. And that's gonna do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe for more Lions franchise. See you in the next episode. Until then, spread some love.